So I'm here with Ocean Park Standoff. Hello.
What's up?
Hello.
So a lot of people might recognize you, Samantha. It's like
By my Breathe Right strip?
no, actually, is that what's going? Yeah. Are you breathing easy today? Okay.
It's her
No,
own
I like it.
personal
I don't know if you
belly
can tell.
patch.
She has this strip going on here, but
So cool.
no, I love it. But I know you do a lot of DJing gigs. You've been to like Underground in Chicago. I know many times.
I was there like once a month for a couple of years.
You were, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that might be where people recognize you. But what is this new venture going on here?
This is just the joy in my life. It really is. We started a band. Ethan, you tell it. You're better at it.
I am?
Yeah.
Go for it,
All right.
Ethan.
He's good at telling the story.
We started it was fourscore, and we started a band about 2 years ago. It started off as just a writing project. Pete and Samantha were working together, and they loved each other, and me and Pete were homies, so he brought me into a session. It was love at first session, as Pete likes to say.
Love at first session.
Love at first session.
Love at first
I like
session.
it.
Yeah, we just kind of instantly bonded, and it started off as, honestly, we just talked about all the stuff we had going on in our lives, and then we'd write about it at the end of it. And that's exactly how our first two songs, Lost Boys and Good News, came about, was us just sitting there going through our lives and talking to each other. And then we put Samantha, like a couple sessions in, was like, what are you guys up to? Let's do something with this music that's beyond just writing it and throwing it on our iTunes, as you like to say.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because it always sits there. So
iTunes graveyard.
exactly, iTunes graveyard. We have all these sayings now that we've got.
I know. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, but so we made a list of songs. We were going to put them out, and then through various friends that we handed it off to, it got to someone through the other, and then we got picked up. Yeah.
And here you are.
Now we're here talking
so,
to you.
how would you describe the music and explain it?
I think you like to call it German death metal. Was that what it was?
The new Huey Lewis.
No, it's just, you know what it is? It's just a combination of just all the things that we love, of just like everything. It's a little bit of everything, but I mean, I guess it's like alternative, but they're pop songs. We just want to just bring some light and some goodness into the world.
Because I know, I was going to say, which brings me to the next. Talk about this song, Good News.
I mean, the song was basically, we were talking about the world about a year and a half ago when it wasn't even as bad as it is now.
Shout out to the world.
No, and Ethan was saying that, like, when you watch the news, it's not the news, it's the bad news. And we were saying, he was going through a breakup at the time, and so we were just writing about, like, we just wanted something to, like, shake us and, like, have something to, like, fight for. And so I feel like growing up, we read all these amazing fairy tales, and, like, you just kind of want something that you would go to war for, or you would go to, like, I don't know, fall asleep for 40 years for. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just, like, something worth standing up for. And that's kind of what the song is about, just kind of finding the light in all the dark.
It's so true. There's so much negative stuff that they cover on there. That's why I have trouble watching the news, to be honest with you.
I feel like we're kind of addicted to it, honestly, because when I go on the news, like, it's kind of funny because we try to find good news channels, and you find them, but they're all kind of old and no one really uses them, and it's not really something
nobody
that
wants
people
to see
look
the
for.
good stuff. Everybody wants to see, like, the shock value thing, where you're like, I kind of just want to see somebody's, like that bulldog rolling down the hill. I don't know if you saw that video being passed around.
And
at first
the
you
dog ones are so cute.
But,
I
like,
know.
you just
How the
want to see
internet was
pure
born.
joy.
I know, it
I just want to
is.
see joy once in a while. And, like, a lot of people, I think, find that, I know that in the past, I remember when I would tweet things, like if I was talking smack about something, it would get way more retweets and way more likes, and you're like, oh man, but, like, I don't need to add any more negativity to the world. So in my life and in my social media, I always try to keep it positive. Because my mother always said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything.
Baby.
Do you feel like, in general, you guys have tried to be more positive, even amongst your own lives? Is a way to,
Yeah,
sure.
especially with this project. I was doing solo stuff before this, and I was always super comparing myself to everyone else. And this project has been so enlightening and just so fun. And that's, like, the basis of everything we do, is we're just here to have a good time. It's been a wild ride. We don't even know what's happening, like, 3 days from now, and we're just going with it.
But it's not like the music isn't all happy, but it's just like every song has an element of hope in it.
I like that.
You know, just so
Yeah.
you know that, yes, it's all dark, but there is, if you look in the right places, you can find the good in people. I think everyone is good at the end of the day. It's just sometimes it's buried a little deeper than in
stuff
others.
gets in the way a little bit that it
Yeah.
can't come out all the way. Yeah. And so, are you still doing the DJing thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually, tonight. But I actually DJ'd in Chicago
recently, didn't you?
A couple. Yeah, I did a charity there, like the Green Tie Ball or something.
You were.
Recently.
That is right. I missed it. I was out of town, but yes. Oh, how was it?
It was amazing. But a friend of mine does a show there, Chicago PD.
Yeah.
And so she took me to get food, and Chicago is my favorite food city.
Where'd you go? Do you remember?
It's like the goat. I don't know. Some
Girl and the Goat.
But it was like Chinese food.
Little Goat. Oh, Chinese food.
Yeah, maybe it was Little Goat. Or the duck and the...
Oh, the new one.
Yeah.
Her new one.
Yes.
Yeah. I forgot what it's called.
I still dream about that food.
Wow. Wait, who's your friend from Chicago PD? Oh, sure.
I don't want to be name dropping.
Okay, no, but I don't mind. I'm just curious.
Sophia Bush.
Oh, yeah, Sophia Bush. Okay, sure. She's the best.
Yeah.
I love her. She's so nice.
Yeah,
Don't feel like you're name dropping.
She's just the nicest person. Like,
she's so
I've met her,
nice.
a couple times over the
Yeah.
years, and Chicago is our, when I'm in
Bonding
Chicago,
town.
that's where we hang
Yeah.
out.
Oh, awesome. So cool. You guys, it was such a pleasure to meet you and so excited for everything you have going on. I love the
Thank you.
message that you guys have. It's good stuff. So
Thank you so much.
guys. Good
Thank
to
you,
see you.
Showbiz Shelley from
You're
Chicago.
Thanks, Samantha.